6:52, time for the morning sprint.
State prosecutors are expected to rest their case against Chandler Halderson this afternoon. The trial resumed yesterday after taking a break because of Halderson's positive COVID-19 test. The prosecution spent the day questioning forensic scientists on things like fingerprints and shoe prints that have linked Halderson to his parents' murders. You can find a full in-depth analysis of the trial up right now on channel3000.com.
The Biden administration announcing plans to provide 400 million N95 masks for free to Americans. Meanwhile, today's the official launch of the White House's new website, covidtest.gov. It rolled out yesterday, allowing Americans to order 4 at-home rapid tests to be shipped out in the next week or two. The tests are reliable, but people with symptoms who test negative should still follow up with a PCR test.
A group of Wisconsin Republican lawmakers are unveiling a package of bills they say will help address the state's workforce shortage. The Stronger Workforce Initiative includes more than half a dozen individual bills. You can read about their specific details up on channel3000.com.
Representative Jim Steineke, the majority leader in the Wisconsin Assembly, will not seek re-election. In a statement yesterday, he said that it's time for someone new to take over. Republican Assembly Speaker Robin Vos thanking Steineke for his time in government. Steineke first elected to the Assembly back in 2010, representing the 5th Assembly District. He's been majority leader since 2014.
Authorities say 3 people are now dead after an apartment fire at a senior living community in Kenosha Monday night. 4 more residents were injured, and a Kenosha police officer went to the hospital for smoke inhalation. It started at the Saxony Manor Apartments around 9:30 p.m. The cause is still under investigation.
The off-duty Milwaukee police detective who was shot multiple times while intervening in an attempted robbery last week is now out of the hospital. Cheers as the detective walked out. Dozens of his fellow officers there to show support. Police say the detective saw someone trying to carjack a DoorDash driver when he stepped in. 3 teenagers have been formally charged in connection to the shooting. 2 of them are in custody.
The cost of filling up will likely keep going up. Crude oil prices in the U.S. rose 1.9% yesterday, finishing at over $85 a barrel. That's a high not seen since October 2014. Gas prices, which lag behind oil prices, have been on the rise recently, and analysts expect that trend to continue. According to AAA, the national average for a gallon of unleaded is $3.31.
New images taken by New Zealand's Defence Force showing Tonga's shorelines and vegetation blanketed in volcanic ash. The Pacific island has been isolated from the rest of the world after an eruption of an underwater volcano Saturday. Tonga police told the New Zealand High Commission that the confirmed death toll stood at 2, but with communications cut, the true extent of casualties was not clear.
Yet another high-profile event being impacted by COVID. The Grammy Awards, originally scheduled for later this month, will now be held in Las Vegas on Sunday, April 3rd. That's a week after the Academy Awards. It's going to be held at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Vegas with The Daily Show host Trevor Noah as MC. And there's a call this morning to reduce plastic pollution from some of the biggest plastic polluters. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Nestle, and others are asking the United Nations to implement a global pact that reduces production of the material and increases recycling. The plea comes a month before the UN's Environmental Assembly will meet.
And we can only cross our fingers on that. But how low will the temperatures go today? We're going to start at around 15 degrees. That's where our current temps are. But we're going to see these falling into the lower teens by this afternoon. An alert day in the forecast for Thursday. That morning, it's going to feel like it's between around 10 and 25 below zero. By the afternoon, a high of 9 degrees. Wind chills still going to feel like it's around 0 to 10 below. And another final peek of our extended forecast. It's going to be a cold one overall.
Austin, thank you very much. Stay with News 3 Now this morning for news and weather updates coming up in half an hour.